At the young age of 27, Sasha Banks has truly seen and done it all and is already one of the greatest superstars in history. Her experience and achievements exceed most other superstars, and she has already done more than what others hope for throughout their careers. The legit bosses seems to have yet another honor bestowed upon her for her tremendous work since joining WWE. In a recent announcement, WWE confirmed that Sasha Banks has been ranked 6th in the list of greatest WWE women superstars of all time. For those wondering what Banks has really done, here's a quick recap of her achievements throughout her WWE career. Since joining, she has become a 5-time Raw Women's Champion, SmackDown Women's Champion, NXT Women's Champion, and 2-time WWE Women's Tag Team Champion. These championship reigns made her the 3rd WWE Women's Grand Slam Champion and 4th WWE Women's Triple Crown Champion. In short, she has won every belt there is to win within her division's capacity. Sasha Banks has done all of this and has a long career ahead of her which is bound to be filled with more gold. She aims to complete her legacy as the most decorated female superstar of all time by winning the WWE NXT UK Women's Championship, currently held by Kaylee Ray. Trish Stratus was placed number 1 on the list. The Legit Bosses is currently in her first reign as SmackDown Women's Champion and has gone through hell and back to get where she is now. She will surely make it higher up the list by the end of her career. Beating Banks on this list are Asuka, Chyna, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and Trish Stratus respectively. All these superstars have been deemed as the greatest of all time and 3 out of these 5 still have a long career ahead of them, which says a lot about the impact of the evolution in the WWE's women's division. Keep in mind that this list only includes superstars after 1993. This explains the absence of wrestling legends such as the Fabulous Moolah and Mae Young. The list was made as part of the WWE Network's partnership with Peacock, and rankings were heavily based on in-ring accomplishments, championship victories, and creating legendary moments, according to WWE. Edge shocked the world on the recent episode of SmackDown after he took a turn towards the dark side. However, no one was more shocked than his wife, Beth Phoenix. In a recent tweet, Phoenix expressed her emotions after the rated R superstar turned heel in a segment involving Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns. Considering that she is from the industry itself, she realizes the implications of a superstar turning heel. More often than not, it's the heel who loses at the end of a rivalry because the good guy will always come out on top. However, Edge is supposed to fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the WWE Universal Championship. In this case, it's heel versus heel. Of course, WWE has turned this match into a triple threat involving Daniel Bryan, but there is heavy doubt about Bryan actually winning the title. Now, even if Edge's future as a champion is not her concern, it's going to be a shock for anybody's spouse if their partner switches to the dark side. It's only a matter of time before Edge unleashes a different avatar. WWE has been announcing a Hall of Fame inductee each day for its 2021 class. Recently, Paul Heyman dropped a huge clue about the next name that WWE will announce. It's none other than Rob Van Dam. In a recent tweet, Heyman posed in Rob Van Dam's signature style, but with the caption that he wasn't going to give a spoiler. The irony. Even though reports had confirmed Rob Van Dam's induction to the WWE Hall of Fame, Class of 2021, this is the first time anyone from WWE acknowledged the same. WWE is yet to make an official announcement about Rob Van Dam's Hall of Fame induction. Recently, 2-time Hall of Famer Booker T opined that it was time WWE inducted Rob Van Dam to the Hall of Fame. He thinks everything that RVD brought over from ECW contributed majorly in WWE's growth. RVD definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. What he brought to the world, just from the ECW stuff that he did, definitely, he's one of those guys where I talk about, his name gets there well before he does. That's RVD. Man, who's RVD? You know he's somebody. All of the stuff Rob has done in the business, but everything that he's put in, as far as his body goes, I mean Rob was one of those guys that always threw caution to the wind. A guy who's never, never hurt missing in action, as far as going out and getting the job done. The other inductees announced by WWE are Molly Holly, Kane, Eric Bischoff, and the Great Khali. Rob Van Dam held several titles during his career. Van Dam's rise to fame started at ECW, and he signed with WWE in 2001. However, he came along with the ECW faction that worked in the WCW invasion angle. During his wrestling career, he secured several championships. He won the Intercontinental Championship 6 times, the WWE Championship once, World Tag Team titles twice, Hardcore title 4 times, WWE Tag Team title once, revived the ECW title once, and won the European title once. In the history of WWE, he is the 15th Triple Crown champion. Furthermore, he is the 7th Grand Slam champion. Rob Van Dam retired from WWE after some personal issues took precedence. However, he debuted at Impact in 2010, where he defeated Sting and then won the championship after defeating AJ Styles. He made a brief return to WWE, only to quit and go back to Impact Wrestling. RVD is currently a free agent. Personally, I say, thanks for watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button, and if you have something to say, please leave a comment.
Oh, let me up with a bright smile on now. Put me in the dark, so won't get lost now. To the moonlight, I